cloud. There we go. Now it's recording on the cloud. Got it.
Thank you.
All good. Okay. That's all moving. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything in the ads portion of it. I was also planning on quick going over smart plans, how we had some of those set up, some of the specifics with that, and then if there's anything else we wanted to talk about with the ads segment.
Hold on.
That would also
Remember that one of Joe's hot tips was click the Learn More button
think
for
I've got
all the
that.
details. So make sure that up there in your description part, and yep, you've got it there. I think he put it in one other place too, so
Possibly
that
up
it was
there,
there. Yeah, in a couple places, so that you're triggering people to, you're reminding them to click that Learn More button. And how it's set up in Command is when they do that, it'll pull up their contact information from Facebook, and they just say yes. And that takes them right to your, wherever your link is,
Yep, that'll
and
take
then
them.
sends you that information. So whatever they have in Facebook is what you're getting. They aren't re-entering Mickey Mouse at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Mhm. Yeah, and then it's just having them in here and then going in and adding them to the smart plans. So smart plans, yeah.
Well, wait, smart plans we're going to do another time. Today, we're
Oh,
just doing lead ads.
gotcha.
We're
Okay.
just working together to create that ad. So if you're working on your ad and you want to share your screen and say, how does this look? Or what do you think of this wording? We can do that, because the goal of this time is to have you leave here with an ad that is going to generate you as many leads as possible. So if you're stuck, let's get unstuck. I want you to leave here feeling like I've got an ad that can run. Or if you're going to run, remember you talked about doing a split ad. You're going to run 2 ads for that same thing side by side that are slightly different. And then you'll see which one performs better. And then rerun that one with some tweaks. In 2 weeks, I think Mary and I are going to research doing a 10 days of Payne Smart Plan. And we're going to do a workshop like this where we're going to sit down and after spending an hour with us, you're going to get up and have a smart plan with email and text messages and tasks to call, so that you're going to be following up on those. Mary, the marketing guru, has offered to help me put that together. Go ahead, Jen, unmute yourself.
Okay, so the follow-up destination URL. So mine is, I'm doing one that's just sold. Are you thinking about selling too? And then find out what's selling in the western suburbs. What would you want to come up after that? What would you want that to link to? Like, I think if I was clicking on that, it would be good to see. Take me to a search page, I suppose.
Well, what's your website? Do you have a KW website? Is your website built for searching?
We've got the Playster website for the team. So I suppose it takes you to the front page, I suppose, and you can search from the front page on the Playster site, I suppose. Okay, so maybe that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, the Playster site, like I have the Deserts up right here. I know just the website, like the first thing I see on there is just there is a listing search page as well. So you could either take them to the home page, so I get this kind of the shot of your website and the shots of the homes that are on your featured listings. Or you could go to listing search right here. And that will take them directly into an actual search. So yeah, I'd say if it's one or the other, probably do the home one, because it still kind of pops up and is there, but this way you get a little more of you guys in front of their face before they start searching. But yeah, that should work.
Okay, that sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nina, how are you coming? You said before you were getting stuck, so I want to make sure.
Yeah, so whenever I put the address into the top portion, it won't even pull the house. I have 2 listings that I've been given permission to use,
Great.
but it just says they can't find them.
Okay, here's the deal. The point of this workshop is that you leave here with an ad that's running. So let's work on that right now.
Yep.
And as we work through yours, everybody else is gonna figure out what they need to do as well.
So Nina, what it might be is, are you going over here and selecting all listings, or do you have it at only my listings?
I think it is on my listings. Well,
If you change that to all listings, that
Now
should
put
show.
in her address, could you? What's the address of the property, Nina?
it is, let's see, the first one, let's try 6140 Chaska Road.
We could do this with her. Do a fake one.
Yep.
There you go.
So just make sure you have this one for all listings. I know I was having that issue
Okay.
earlier with finding Wiltsey because I'm in my personal
Let's hit
account.
select and walk it through with her if we can,
Okay.
Jacob. Are you okay with that?
Okay.
And let's over.
Are you at this, are you seeing a screen that looks like Jacob's, hon?
Yeah, behind it. So hold on a second. Okay.
Change that to web feed. Yeah, and then once that's clicked, that should import the pictures and import all of the text as well, which would be super, super useful.
Okay.
So let's go up to the text box there. And main copy. What is the biggest selling feature of this property, Nina?
It's the square footage. It's got like 3,400 square feet in the Minnetonka School District.
Okay,
Gotcha.
so let's just say, remember, let's use the principles Joe taught us this week. Like, need more space, question mark. This move-in ready beauty is waiting for you.
It's not too beautiful, but okay.
Okay. There you go. There, see Jacob's doing it in the all caps there.
Okay.
Capitalize U.
Yep, there we go.
Use your emojis.
Yep. You can do a moon and stars there, or the astronaut. Yeah, there we go. Crazy things.
Yeah.
Stars, cute. And then click learn more for all the details.
Yes.
Or you can say in your area, in the western suburbs, or
That is also a good
whatever you
idea.
think is.
Referring to when you do so, when you go into ad media or Facebook ad and actually select the location, that's also a great way to make ads feel a little more personal. You could say, click for more beautiful homes in the Chaska area, where that is giving the city. So that's kind of a trade-off, but people actually care when they know they're being marketed to by someone around them, or they know like it's their city, rather than just marketing to X people. I know whenever I see an ad that mentions like Champlin or Wayzata or Minnetonka, I'm like, oh, what is this?
Uh-huh.
You know, one of the things Joe talked about was going to the MLS map and putting a pin into the map that was kind of right in the heart of the area he wanted to, and identifying a 15-mile circuit area.
Yeah.
Circle.
All good.
So that he could put that in here, as I, you know, put in
What about you?
15 miles of Ham Lake, because then he's targeting that group, that area that he wants to
Oh,
work in.
fun.
Can you tell me how to do that again?
Huh?
How to target that group? Like, how do you put that group in there as a target?
Training thing.
That's when we get down to the advanced stuff, honey. That's an advanced. This is what we're here to do today, girls. And Joe, I think, Joe, you're the only guy in there. This is what we're here to do, is to help you work this through so you leave here with a working knowledge and a functional ad. So, Jacob, if we go down.
Yep. What are we looking for? I missed the question.
Advanced is how do you find where to put that in?
Gotcha. So yeah, that'll be pressing the custom settings button right here.
So then there where it says, yes, exactly. That's what Jacob just turned on, our ad targeting within 15 miles of, yep.
Oh, okay.
And you have to type out Minnesota, he said, or it doesn't figure it out.
Okay.
There you go.
Yep.
Good job. And yeah,
We're down to 15.
so that's gonna target that.
Mhm.
Okay, so when it says that the estimated audience is 144 million, oop,
That is, all that's saying is that's how many people Facebook has tagged as interested in that thing. So 144 million people who have scrolled through Facebook are interested in swimming pools.
gotcha.
That way you can, yeah, that just gives you an idea of, how many.
Do you want me to turn this down?
I got it. We're good.
I turned this master volume down.
That's that. Let's see, is there anything else?
How are you coming?
Okay, I need to go back into command. I'm watching Jacob's screen, so now I'm going to go back into command and work on this.
Okay. Jennifer, how are you coming on yours?
Okay, so I think I'm good, but I've put in my description and it's not updating in the view on the side, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I saw it there when I did it yesterday, but now I'm doing it again. I'm not seeing, it's not updating, and I don't know why.
So Jacob, how do they make it do on the right-hand side? So see on Jacob's screen, I don't know, above his, where the house is, the picture, the preview, if he clicks on the Facebook preview, the drop down there that says
Yeah.
Facebook. If you
And
do,
you go from, yeah, I changed that from one to the other to see
and it
if
still
that would make a
didn't
difference.
refresh
It
it
still
at all.
didn't refresh it, no. I don't know why it's not showing up.
My initial thought is that description isn't displayed over here on the right because it's not displayed with every type of feed.
Okay.
So it might just be that it's a different text box. Like you can see this one, it's appearing, but then when I do that there, it doesn't appear anywhere. I also might be totally wrong, but.
Oh, wait a minute. So just putting it in the main copy instead of in the description below?
Yes, that way it'll be the part right above the picture, which is usually the first thing that people see.
Okay, I see. And just not putting anything in the description at all?
The description, that was the gray text underneath, correct?
yes, and he usually said just what Jacob has on the screen here, just click learn more to get all the details on this property, was about all he put in the description.
It's just that my description is not, it's just not showing up on the other side.
Yeah, he said his didn't either.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it just doesn't
The
show
main
up here.
text at the top did. He said on his video, I just watched it again to make sure I was fresh. on
Okay.
what we're working on. He said, I don't know why I'm not seeing it here. He said, I do see it in different views, but I'm not today. I don't know. But
Okay, so it will, but if when I publish it, it will show up?
Yes.
Okay,
and make sure you've got the learn more in other places as well.
okay.
Like up there at the top in the main copy, like Jacob has.
Yeah,
and-
I would say on main copy and on description are probably the two best places to have it. Since headline is much shorter and big and bold, it'd be better to have learn more on the first thing they read, the big bold thing to be very simple, and then description can just have another reminder to click on it. Since
Okay.
the description ends up right next to the learn more button.
Right, okay.
Perfect. Great advice, Jacob. How we coming, guys? Everybody with us so far?
I'm making my second one now. but I can't figure out what emojis I want to use. How silly is that?
You know what?
Really helpful though. I will say this is very helpful.
Oh, good. Awesome. That was the idea, is
Glad
that
to
we
hear that.
sit down and do this together. You have someone who's going to answer the questions, and you leave the room with the functional ad, or two if you're doing the split ads.
It's only because I had one in a draft, like Jen did. I just found my draft. I did type out where to find it in the chat box because I didn't have my microphone set up yet. But
Okay, good.
so Jen, if you know
Um,
to find your draft,
Oh. Oh, she typed in the chat box, Jen. Tam typed where you can find your draft. Under campaigns, click paid ads, and then.
Right. I will try that after I finish this because I don't want to chance losing this. So I'm going to finish this one and then I'll go back in. Thank you, Tam. That's great.
See,
See the
we're all going to
overview.
get through this together.
For sure.
You know, one of the things that was really helpful in Joe's video was he showed us when you go into your list of campaigns you have running, you can click duplicate and, what was it? Duplicate and there was another word there, correct or update or something. Duplicate and customize, that was the word. Which I thought, how cool is that? Because then if you want to run that same ad for another 10 days, you just hit duplicate and customize and do your tweaks. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
Jacob's got it up on his screen.
Got duplicate right here.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice.
assuming for active ones would be when you can actually customize.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Jake, have you spent a lot of time with building out different parts of the website at all? I know this is sidetracking. I know people are working on their stuff, but have you?
Not a lot. So the Desert's already about like a year-long subscription with Playster. So we're just kind of like using that for now since we already paid for it. Now that featured listings are out, I'm definitely going to be looking into it a bit more in the relatively near future, probably within the next month or two, because I do kind of like how they look. And featured listings are something that's important to Zurich. So I haven't looked into it too much yet, but a little bit.
I loved how Joe was able to go into his thing the other day and click on the URL that was within his web page for that listing.
Mm-hmm.
And then put it in there. And then while they're in there, it could have get pre-approved and download my app. And I thought that was sweet.
Yeah, for sure. And that really is just as simple as going to your website and pulling up the listing. And then all you do is copy and paste the address. So even here, I search that, click on the listing there. This will take them straight to it as well. And this is just my personal website, which I haven't touched up in a while, but you can see company profile, about me. You could have the download my app page. I know that's one of the pages with the site builder as well. So that totally would work
You
there.
scroll down, look, you've still got
Yeah.
Keller Mortgage and Keller Covered right there that
Yeah.
they can follow up on.
And the Ask Your Agent and Schedule tour buttons also go straight to you, which is super good.
That's so great.
This
wanna
just
marry
creates a
it.
contact. And then these also give you notifications on Kelly. So if someone was to schedule a tour or to ask the agent, I believe Ask Your Agent makes a contact and lets you know about it. And schedule a video tour does the same thing. So yeah, I know I tested this once. I just got a notification on my phone that was, hey, so-and-so clicked on or would like to schedule a video tour. And then it gave you all the information. Yeah, which is super cool. So if they so they have to enter the information on Facebook to get here, but then if they enter it in again, they're probably super duper motivated, putting their hand up, wanting to talk to somebody. Yeah. Any other questions about ads so far? The process, any text boxes getting put in, which emojis you want to use?
Oh, you guys comment on your ads.
Just about finished. I just see if I was
Super cool.
unmuted.
Glad to hear it.
How about you, Nina?
I think
Uh-oh, I think
had
we
to go.
lost Nina.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Oh, good though.
I got 2 of them created. I did one for Mitch's listing because he said he wanted help with it. So I'm curious because I've done campaigns before when these came out, and I've gotten leads from them.
Good.
So I'm curious to see because these are better than the ones I was doing before. So I'm curious to see how this shows up.
Good.
Yeah.
One of the things Joe said is that most of the leads coming in from these are kind of higher up on the funnel. They're things that you're going to nurture for a while and will bear fruit in 6 to 12 months. So our next workshop will be how can we help you put them on an automated campaign that just sends out text messages and emails and helps you, and only you have to call them every so often, but it helps you continue to nurture these leads as they come in on an automated system without having to do what Joe does, because he's doing it on a really large scale for
Yeah, that's his whole
$100
business.
a month. But you can do it at a much, smaller scale.
With the tools in
It's-
command.
Exactly. And still get some good results from that.
I think so. Okay, good. I'm glad people are actually going through this and getting the ads done. That's super nice. Yeah.
I'd love to circle back with you guys and find out what your results are and if they differ from ads you've run before, if you've run them.
Oh yeah, for sure. That'd be awesome. I know I'm always happy to hear success stories with this stuff too, so.
How's yours coming, Jen?
I'm thinking that with the way I'm going on this, it's probably better rather than to take them to a search site, I should take them to something that gives them a little bit of information first. So their information is captured the minute they hit learn more.
Yeah.
It opens up a form that just autofills all their information from Facebook, and they have to fill it out to get to whatever website you're linking.
Okay, because I'm thinking it might be best to actually just create a page on the site that's got the information, got some information that's going to give them something to think about, and then somewhere to go, and maybe to somewhere to go after that. Yeah, okay, I've got it in my head. I'm going to do it while I've got it.
Yeah, all good. And what you could do is when you're building that extra page on the site, you could even just write something on the bottom that was like, hey, feel free to look around our website to search for any other properties or anything like that, which might be a good way to keep people looking without having to build out a whole thing.
Yes, good idea.
I gotta hop off of here, guys, but this was awesome. Jake, you were very helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, Tam. Glad it helped. And how are you coming, Jen?
I'm going to be good. This is going to be. I'm going to get this finished in. This will be good.
Our work here is done.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you. Actually, I do really appreciate you keeping it to just this one piece of it, because and then giving us the time to go through it. That's huge. I really, I like that format because I'm a bit of a learn by doing kind of a person.
Yes. You know, you hear that a lot, that people don't get it until they actually start working it through. And when you get stuck, if you have somebody right there to answer the question in the moment, that's how we get over the hump.
Yeah. So thank you.
You're welcome.
For sure.
Take
Yeah.
care.
Okay, I'm going to pop off just now and go and get this finished.
Go
All
ahead.
good. Good luck.
Take care.
Thank you. See you
Until
later.
next time, have a great weekend.
Yeah, you too. Bye.
Bye.